Start talking about just shifting around of some of the lines. Are you looking for just a change or?
Yeah, different mix, a little different mix. We think that New just hit a spot where he can carry a line, and we know that Taylor can carry a line too. And will there be times where we throw that line back together? Absolutely. But we feel that Taylor can certainly make the players around him better, and Nuge and Ebbs do that as well. So we'll see how the new mix goes, and we were really encouraged with how Teddy's responded the last game, and we'll see if he can continue that as well.
So is this about kind of kickstarting the other guys, not necessarily kickstarting Teddy, kickstarting them while trying to get them to play?
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. Like the Pouliot with Nuge and Ebbs was a good line for us, so there's no danger there. Hall is Hall. You know what you're going to get from him every night, and now with Teddy really stepping up his game, and Leon as well, that might be the makings of a good line. So we're at least going to look at it. Overall, they struggled last game. Arcobella's line had a rough night, but overall that line's been pretty good for us. So we're hoping that they can rebound, and we'll see where it goes. Like I say, it's an easy switch on the bench to go to something different.
What do you want to see from Bryson sitting out last?
Well, we want to see some passion, and we want to see some urgency when it comes to especially the play in our zone. We can't have him getting bumped off pucks. He's got to win those battles. The last game that he came in, we thought he played really well with the puck. We thought he really took hold of it and was making some strong plays. And the challenge for him is to have that same urgency and that same passion when he doesn't have the puck.
That was there last year, but hasn't been here this year. Not long ago.
Well, no, if you look at our defense last year and look at it this year, it's far different. That's the difference.
Dallas, you mentioned earlier how McKeaton got a little bit of an injury and that you'd like him to play better. Are you hoping then to keep him in the lineup that he just plays through that?
Well, yeah, Nicky's a veteran D, and you're always going to default to these guys are going to respond, and when I talk about Nicky's back, like there's a difference between being injured and being hurt, and if we were to walk out here every day and give you the laundry list of the treatments that the guys are getting in the medical room, it would be long, and I'd be standing here probably for 30 minutes. So we're always looking for more out of everyone, and I know Nicky expects more out of his game, and he's continuing to try to get better. He's fine to play. He was fine to play last game, and but yeah, we're going to keep him in there, and he's and again it goes to what he brings in special teams as well. Like, we need him on that power play unit.
Dallas, the other side of that equation is Ollie, who came up from the minors and played, I think, pretty well for you for a stretch of games, and then, I mean, clearly a bit of a step back last game, but he makes the mistake and then comes out of the lineup. What's the message to him about why he's out and
It was a simple. I talked to Keith and simply told him that he was out of the lineup. I asked him how he was feeling. He told me that he had been feeling great up to the last game, and just basically didn't feel right. And that happens. There's days you come to the rink and you look at your stick and you know every pass is going on the tape. You just feel great, and then sometimes you get out there and warm up and you just don't feel right. And he wasn't making excuses. He just said, I couldn't get it going last game. And this isn't, hey, you made a mistake that ended up in our net and we're ripping you out of the lineup for it. He knows where he's at on the depth chart. He knows where he's at with the mix in our D. And he understands that we want to keep everybody involved too. And that's the great thing about Keith. He's such high character. It's a nod of the head. He understands it, and he'll be ready to go when we need him next.
What has Mark Fane and his play done for you this year?
Just really brought us that veteran defenseman that you need. He quietly goes about his business. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. We desperately needed a guy like that on our back end that could just eat up minutes and play against the other team's top two lines. He takes on some big, heavy responsibilities and takes on those minutes very, very well. The other thing that he's brought that, you know, you do your homework on it, but you don't know until they get in the room, is his leadership is incredible, and a guy that we really rely on in our room to hold things together.
Dallas, are you still looking for a number one defense player like, say, Calgary's got, or is that just a bad example with Giordano and Gordy? You can play against the other teams, better players, and they'll also be good at offense.
Yeah, we have to do it by committee, and we haven't had a pair or one guy step up and really go, I'm the guy. And it's you know, it's like there's seven of them in a race, and you're not sure who's going to win it. So, you know, some teams have that where they have a one or a two that they just go to all night, and there's lots of teams that are in the same boat we're in, where you just have to do it by committee.
You want Justin to step up and be that guy.
We want everybody to step up. I want every one of our players right through our lineup to be constantly trying to step up and be that guy. Do some have a skill set that maybe it matches up a little bit better? Absolutely.
What's the challenge for Leon with Taylor on his left? It's not a combination you've tried a bunch, but you're giving it a look now. So what's Leon's challenge?
His challenge is going to be not to default to Taylor, because it's Taylor, and that's always the message and the worry, is that he is going to just try so hard to keep getting him that puck. We want him to give Taylor the puck, we want him to give Teddy the puck, but we don't want him to be forcing stuff when it's not there, just because, holy crap, I'm playing with Taylor Hall tonight. He's just got to go about his business and make educated, intelligent plays. When they're there, great. Give it to Taylor, give it to Teddy. When it's not there, let's play deep.
Dallas, as a guy who played in the league, knows what it takes physically to be a player in the league. Do you marvel at the Army Jagger and what he's doing at this age? And he doesn't seem the age of it.
Yeah, we should find out what he's taken, and we shall all get on it. But he's an amazing athlete and amazing guy over the years, where you get to the, you know, as coaches, you're at the rink very early. And then you'll hear something out on the ice, and you go out there, and I've seen Yager out there in his underwear and just his skates and stick, and I'm like, what's he doing? But he's out there working on edges, doing his thing. He's got his own routine, and it's worked very, very well. Just an amazing career, an amazing player to watch.
Dallas, last night the Leafs as a group made the decision not to salute their fans after a win. I'm sure you saw it. What do you think about a team collectively making that decision?
That's their business. I'm more worried about our business here, and I don't even know what to say about it, is my answer.
Thank you. Thank you.